Guys, it's Sarah from Rosie's Workshop. Hello! Also, hello to all my Instagram people that might just be seeing this, because I finally put my YouTube channel link in my Instagram. I've been getting a lot of attention from the watercolor stuff I've been doing lately, so I figured what I'd do is give you guys a sketchbook tour of my new stuff that I've been working on. Hey! Guys, pardon the fact that I'm on my phone. It's kind of a hot mess right now. My bed is my workspace, because I don't really have an actual workspace, and it's the only thing that's actually got, like, a freaking door. It's ridiculous. So I have my mixed media book, and I also have my watercolor book. I just got this yesterday? Question mark? Yes, yesterday, along with, my boyfriend got me the 24-pack of paints. Yay! Love him so much. And that giant pad of watercolor stuff. So everything else I've pretty much had lying around. So I actually have done some watercolor stuff in here. And some little sketches. I've been doing more of my watercolor in here, as in from now on I'm doing it in here. This is better paper, thank God. Because this is only 98-pound 7x10. This is 140-pound 30 sheets of 7x10 watercolor paper. This is by Canson. Cold press, the usual. So, we're going to start in this one. Let me quick do this. Figured I'd show you guys, you know, my stuff for now. So, it basically just starts with, you know, I got this so that way I could do work on my watercolors. So this is basically starting with some brush exercises when I first got it, fooling around with this, just trying to see what my brushes can do. It's quick little flower stuff, nothing too crazy. I'm a lot better with a pencil. So this is just a little lotus on a lily pad with water ripples that I did. I was really proud of this when I finally finished it. This is a little genie lamp that I did. I was designing. And then this is the interior of said genie lamp. It's actually pretty cool. I did a little tiny mini Egyptian hookah. Lots of pillows. It's supposed to be like a blanket on the floor. Jack London book, Rubaiyat. Nice little bookcase with CDs and stereo. And I think there's a record player in here. No, I'm going nuts. Okay, no, just a box of CDs with the stereo. So yeah, there was that. This was just a cute little thing that I drew real quick of a golden eagle and a red-tailed hawk. I know you can't really tell exactly what's going on, but they're just snuggling. So yeah, not really the greatest at freehanding birds. That was my attempt at a chicken. Yeah, I didn't really have a reference. I'll be working on this. I'm not really great at trying to pull stuff out of my head, obviously. So, this was, when I started watching, Steve Mitchell's, tutorials on YouTube. Shout out to you, Steve. You're amazing. You can find him over at the Mind of Watercolor, which I can see if I can put a link in the description, or at least just get to it when I get to my laptop. So that was my first of this, and then there was another whole page of practicing flat washes, and that was when I was learning wet on wet. And because I'm on my bed, there's an incline, so what happened was it just kind of woo, and then I had watercolor paint all over my bed. It was kind of ridiculous, but that's okay. This is one of my favorite techniques. This is a wet, you just do a regular wash, and then you dry off your brush, and then you come in and you pull the color so that it makes this beautiful gradient. Okay, so this was my little first actual real watercolor painting. This is the Kingslayer's Ghost shell from Destiny. You get this shell when you complete the King's Fall raid for the Taken King. And my lighting isn't great, but I did, like, I had a lot of fun with this. And I actually posted this on Reddit, so those of you that might know my ghost stuff from the Destiny subreddit. I always post my Destiny artwork up there for everyone to enjoy. And if you ever have any requests for something from Destiny, you can send me a message on Reddit, or you can shoot me a message here, or whatever. I'll see what I can do. So that was that one. Really happy how that one turned out. This is just a rough sketch, really, really rough sketch of Eris Morn from Destiny for a possible piece that I might work on. This, as everybody knows from my Instagram page, is the Senator shell that you get from New Monarchy in Destiny. And this is, you know, there was a bit of a hot mess when I did this, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned out in the end. This was, the other day I was just working on, let me get that out of the way. I was just practicing monochromatic with my, my black and water, and I just wanted to play with leaving the white spaces open. That one didn't work out so well, and then it just kind of became a cluster of leaves at the bottom. I was kind of bored and needed to do a warm-up. And then this was an attempt at one of the trees outside my bedroom window, down near the road, and it's not perfect. I haven't done a tree in, like, ever, so I just kind of went with it, just a quick little something. And then there's supposed to be a bluebird and a cardinal, and they were just really teeny tiny, just put in. So, like, if I get close up, you can see little tiny eyeball. And then this guy, he's actually got a little red on his chest. It's so cute. So, but it just, you know, teeny tiny little things that make me happy. This was for, what is today's date? Today is April 15th. Okay. So this was for yesterday's, Reddit Paints daily challenge for April, which was the 14th, and it was something man-made. It was like cars and buildings, or basically anything that's synthetic, and the challenge was to leave your whites alone and let them come out. So I was looking around my room, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to paint? Literally, my entire room, the walls are literally white. I've got so much stuff. I have a white rabbit. I have, you know, one of our ferrets is cinnamon, but, like, it had to be synthetic. So I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then I looked over to my left, and I saw my tablet, and I was like, oh, well, shit, that'll work. Which, actually, look, it's right here. Oh, look at that. Sorry. It's been a very, very, very long day for Saturday. So that was this one, and I actually really like this. I just quick sketched it up, and then inked it, and then just went with it. And you guys have seen the pictures on Instagram, if you've been following. So, yeah, I think I really am enjoying the ink and then wash style. And then, oh yeah, that's right. That's when this is the same day I got my new book. So, that's it for now for the mixed media. I will try to keep you guys posted on that one. And here comes the watercolor. There's not much in here yet. You're going to laugh at the very first thing because I cannot space things out properly. But when I got my new paints and this, I said, you know what, I need to sit down and actually do a color wheel. Because now I'm actually understanding what complementary colors do to each other. So, you know, I just went through, and I already had my yellow, my red, and my blue on my palette. Along with the sap green, which I accidentally put here, so I just kind of grabbed the vermilion and was like, no, we're gonna fix that. But yeah, so we have yellow, red, blue, green, orange. This is vermilion, sorry, that was, what is that thing called? Something with an H, I think. This was the vermilion. I had to mix this one, actually. This one, the purple, I used violet for that. This one, no, wait, I think I didn't, I don't remember which ones. I think I mixed this one. I know there was a bit of weird blending with this one. I don't remember if I mixed that one or not. So, it's alright, but it worked out. This is the Tower Watch shell from Destiny. You get this, you can buy this actually from, I think it's Cade. I know, I looked today, it was Cade that had it today. So, but yeah, so that's the one that I did. You guys have probably seen it on Instagram. And come on, Paige, I need you to turn. Please stop being fussy. There. You've also seen this one, because, you know, I like to keep everybody updated on my art. This was just something that I did while watching one of Steve's videos on the Mind of Watercolor. He was doing a very easy video about when you're just painting a bird. He was using birds as an example, but he was talking about using simplistic shapes to paint said birds. So he was doing Carolina Wren. I wound up grabbing a house finch reference image on my tablet, had that up, and come on, focus, thank you. And then I just kind of went with it as best as I could, and it was kind of a hot mess, but I actually like it. It just showed me that it's really, really a lot easier than I thought it was to actually paint birds. And I like what happened up here with his face. It was kind of cool. I'm not happy about this, but it's just a little practice. And then this is the crown jewel of everything that I've done so far. This was today. Y'all have seen the line art, the inked line art, and then finally the final painting. I was limited to black, red, and white for today's challenge. This was actually today's challenge for Reddit Paints. And what it was revisiting an old painting. And I had done a painting with oil back when I was in, like, frickin' middle school. It was kind of ridiculous. But it was just from my head, a cardinal, there we go, just looking for the word, a cardinal sitting on a branch. I think I technically tried to make it in a tree, but at this point I didn't really care, because I have no idea where that painting is. I don't really want to find it. It was so bad. Oh my god. So I pulled up a reference image, and I drew it out. I'm actually really, really, really happy how this turned out. The watercolor literally had a mind of its own and went with it. So, I was just going to use, like, gray, a watered down, blackish gray for the branch, but then the red kind of ran, and I was trying to furiously fix everything, and it just kind of worked out okay. So you can, come on, there we go. You can see that it kind of made its own little reddish gray, black, brown thing, and it just worked out wonderfully. So yes, I will admit it right now, I'm a watercolorist that uses white paint. I don't believe in just strictly not using white paint. There is a reason why white is made, and this is why, okay? When I went to go do the eyeball, I screwed up so badly. There was too much, come on, focus. There we go. There was just way too much black on my brush, more than I thought there was, because I couldn't tell. And this went all over the place, and I had a mad dash to pull it off. I wound up having to use a paper towel, and in order to save, you know, my butt trying to frickin' fix this, what I wound up doing was I actually, after I'd cleaned this all up and gone over the red again and pulled some of the black away, I wound up very carefully using a very fine brush, and I went in and I fixed the eye. And then I took an even smaller brush. So normally I paint with this. Come on. Oh, here, I'll just put it there. And this is Dollar Rowney Round. This is a number 8 for them. Okay, so this is what I normally paint with. I usually do, like, all of my paintings with just this brush, because I really just haven't had a chance to play with the others. The only time I use another one is if I'm using a handle of something to do splatter. Now, today, I actually wound up using this guy. You can see how much smaller he is. This is their 0 round. And what I did was I wound up putting in some finer details in here. Like the white in the feathers and whatnot. And then finally the white on the eye was with this. And then when I had put the paint down on here, it's more of a pinkish for the beak because I couldn't figure out how to mix an orange with those 3 colors. It just wasn't possible. So what I wound up doing was like a light reddish pink. And I put it on here, and there was a lot of it. So when I took care of all this and the little detail work, I went back in with a dry brush, this one, and I actually took this and I smoothed it out a little bit. So it came out really, really nicely. So for now, that's all I got. I got a nice chunk of paper left, so... And now that it's dry, the buckling's not too bad. It actually was really bad earlier, so let me see if I can show you this. Like, you can see the dip in here and the buckle. I wasn't happy when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, I spent all this money on watercolor paper, Jesus, why? And then I was like, okay, maybe if I just let it dry, it's probably just way too much water right now, because I was trying to fix everything, too much wet and wet. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you got any ideas for stuff to paint, stuff to draw, I'd be more than happy to give it a shot. Nothing too ridiculous, please. I'm still learning. I promise I'm still a beginner. But yeah, I will be doing sketches and inks and stuff in here, and watercolors in here, and then maybe when I get up the nerve, I'll be able to use that big old pad. And then this is just my canvas board that I just put my stuff on top of, so it has a flat surface that's not gonna squish. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I am getting close to 100 followers on Instagram. Yeah, woohoo! I'm really happy about that. I'm at 93 at the moment. So when I hit 100, I might do something? Maybe. I'm not sure. It would be nice to get more subscribers and people actually liking my videos. I know, I haven't really been able to post much, so I'm going to be doing more art videos for the channel now. Yay! And once I figure out how to, you know, actually get a little setup that isn't me holding my camera, like my phone, like this. So alright. I will see you guys later. Keep it real. Everybody just stay sane. And yeah, I'll let you guys know when I have more to show. Okay? Alright. See you later. Bye.